History Month, we are highlighting the amazing people and businesses in our area.
Yeah, Umami Kushi is a Black-owned anime cafe in Rainier Beach that features delectable Japanese puns. They're made from colorful dough and savory fillings. I've never had this before, so I'm really excited. Joining us in the studio to tell us more, Harold Fields with Umami Kushi. Hi.
Welcome. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. So what is a pun?
Yeah,
I didn't know this.
Yeah, so a pun is basically, okazu pun started as a Japanese savory food. So it's usually a small bite-sized savory grab-and-go pastry. Sometimes they're closed, sometimes they're open-faced. But typically you see these type of pastries in Japan.
Yeah.
The only difference that I've been able to do here is take what you see in Japan is the beef curry. You see that everywhere in Japan. I just created a product line and did many other flavors because, you know, in this country we like diversity.
Absolutely. Now, of course, we're talking a lot about how this is present in Japan. So what is it that inspired you to take this on?
Well, a couple of things. I was a chef and, you know, just looking at the landscape of food and, you know, going to different cafes and such and not seeing savory options when I first started, you know, I thought this was a wonderful item that, you know, I could introduce. And at the time, when I started making these, we were just making them at home, and a friend of mine had a cafe. She was looking for something different. I said, hey, I got something that I guarantee no one has. And, you know, from that standpoint, I didn't realize the impact that it would have as far as maybe changing the way the cafe scene was, because now you look around and everyone's got some kind of savory food going on. So, so I think it works great. It's great in the afternoon when you're at a cafe or something, or looking for something small, savory, that you can go, grab and go, and it works.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And I know you've got your flagship store and cafe in Rainier Beach. We also partner with a lot of different minority businesses. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so when I started, one of the main reasons for me to start getting into the cafes and targeting them was really looking at a lot of the minority-owned coffee shops and giving them something that they could have that no one else could, you know, and this was mainly predominantly on the south side of Seattle. And so I was able to go to them, partner with them, and, you know, be a good food source for them when they didn't have the options, and it worked out great. And since then, you know, one of the things that I've always prided our business on is working not only with minorities, but working with women-owned businesses, and really being, you know, a part of, you know, small business and small business growth, because that's where I started, so I know what it's like for them. Not that we're large at all, but we still know the value of small business and collaboration.
For sure. I like that you are bringing this kind of stuff to coffee shops too, because I feel like sometimes I'm hungry after I have my coffee, and it's just like sweet foods, and you don't always want sweet. So I'm really excited to try these.
Yeah,
You called these, sometimes people call them savory donuts, you said.
Yeah, we've had all kind of, you know, people call them all kind of stuff. And part of it is we're always looking for a reference, something to compare something to, so we can, you know, register that in our minds. But for me, it's like, hey, just try one, eat it, and whatever you think it is that'll take care of that.
Sounds good.
As long as it's good, right?
Good. All right, so let's jump right in, because it smells amazing. What should we try first?
Well, we have some vegan options over here. We have our black eyed pea that's made with activated charcoal dough, and we also have our lentil, and the lentil is our #1 selling vegan option.
Ooh, yummy.
The black eyed pea is typically just at our cafe and at our other kiosk inside of Medier Brewing, their tap room. So
I love that.
Yeah.
Now, it really reminds me of a donut.
I have to try the one that you say, you know, is really common in Japan.
Yeah, so this is the beef curry. Yeah, so that's grass-fed beef. It's with a rich vegetable curry sauce, and then it has it's just rolled in our breadcrumbs and quickly fried.
I tried to use the fork, guys. I'm
Girl,
going hands in.
Go in.
I just went for it. These are so yummy. I would 100% order this again.
Ooh. I love is it dough? I love the dough.
Yeah, so they all start with a fresh made dough, and then from there we put our fillings inside of them. We have, in addition to that, is what we would call our plain dough, but we also have what we call our enhanced dough, like the black eyed pea, for example. We also have short rib that's made with chocolate dough. We also have Cajun chicken that's made with jalapeno dough. We have ube adobo chicken that's made with ube dough.
Oh, that
and
sounds
so
so
one of
good.
the things that we try to do is navigate different type of flavors inside of our doughs.
And you've got some sauces too. Do you usually dip these in sauces?
Yeah, so some of them come with different sauces.
Which one should I put in this? I
Yeah,
gotta
so
try
this
a
is
sauce.
that's our curry sauce. And so if you go to the Metier tap room, you will see them sauced. And the lentil, this is a collard green pesto.
Oh my gosh, I've never even heard of that, but that sounds awesome.
We have got to wrap up, but thank you so much for
welcome.
joining us. This was amazing. Be sure to give them a visit. We'll be right back.